And Ron Wilkerson's the one with the dam right there. When we were taking the city tour, we got to walk across the Philpott Dam, and the small black person represents us before we learned all the information about it, and then the bigger gold person is how he feels after we've been enriched with all the different knowledge. And then mine right there with the subway tokens, when we read the book about New York City, we learned about the different history of all the subway tokens, and I was intrigued by that. So they're all falling down.
Excuse me? Why is the small black person the negative image?
It's not negative, it's just showing how much we increased by.
I take offense to that.
Well, I didn't mean to make an offense in all this.
Whoever reviewed that to make a small black person the before and the gold, what you are afterwards, considering that you only talk to 10% of black people in a city that's 45% African American, I take offense to that, and I hope that you do not display that.
Okay, please.
Yes,
and I would suggest to you that these are 13, and plus the 3 that are not here, 16 of the most fabulous and giving and wonderful students that it will ever be your opportunity to meet. All of what we've done in love. It is our intention to donate this quilt to the city of Martinsville, and should you decide to display it, we will be proud to see that you know that we have left our passion for this project and for all of the citizens of this county and this city with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
To create something using the image, and I will use their words, quote, of a little black man to represent something that is uneducated, unknowledgeable, and unknowing what they were before they were enlightened. Basically, what they don't want to be. The fact that the governor's school was a group of white kids from the county with no black students there, no black teachers, and are completely insensitive as to whether or not the use of a racially derogatory image of a black person could possibly be offensive. No, I do not feel any differently.
Do you think that there was any malice on the part of the students?
Malice has nothing to do with it, okay? This is the 21st century, okay? This is 2012. If the students aren't getting diversity training, the teacher perhaps need to get diversity training. Their intent is not the issue.
Do you feel strongly that do you still feel strongly that the quilt should not be displayed?
Absolutely. And I was told that the students would be willing to take the little black man off of it, and I have no problem with that. And they would put a little white man up there to represent ignorance and what they were before they were enlightened, that they don't want to be. I have no problem with it.
Did you have
I have spoken to the president of the NAACP, to several churches, and they share my disdain and offense.
If
you're going to do this story, you better make sure you talk to black people.
Thank you for the advice. I guess my question is, did you take offense at the figure that was, I guess, 2 slides over that represented parkour or a type of physical movement?
I took offense to the image and how they described the use of the image. The image that they used and the student stated, we used a little black man, okay, and I stopped them and asked for more clarification as to why the little black man was the negative, and they said, I didn't mean for it to be negative, it was what we were before we were enlightened, okay? That is what I took offense to.
When the young man explained that he was simply using a contrasting color, did that
Right, and there you go, reinforcing the stereotype that light is good and dark is bad. That is a stereotype that you white people have put in people's brains minds and continue to perpetuate. Okay? Light is good and dark is bad. Okay? I am a dark person. I am the only dark person on the city council. Although light students and their light teachers do not see that representing bad as being dark is offensive, because apparently they don't have any dark students to run that against.
How would you suggest that the governor's school fix this?
Get some diversity